Well, then I will call the meeting to order. And it looks like a quorum is present. The Old Town Design Review Committee, Monday, October 12, 2020. Item 1 on the agenda is obviously the call to order, and the quorum is present. I guess that we do have a little a special item. Item number 2 is introduction of our new committee member, and that is Ben Utley. Ben, welcome again, officially this time. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Ben Utley, been a resident of Louisville for about 12 years now, Denton County for 22 or so. Before that, basically, I grew up in West Texas over Abilene, Sweetwater area, and retired law enforcement.
Well, thank you for your service now, and thank you for your service throughout. It's very much appreciated. Staff, is there any item that we need to take care of while we're in the introduction item?
No, we just had that item just to give Ben an opportunity to introduce himself to the rest of the board. Okay,
well, again, we've got a really good crew here, and staff is absolutely phenomenal. I think you'll really enjoy this, Ben, and let's go on to the next item, which is to ask if everybody's had a chance to review the minutes from the September 14, 2020 meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor of approving the minutes?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Hearing none, it is approved. We'll move on to item 4. And staff, correct me if I'm misreading the agenda. So the item 4 is a consideration of a letter of design approval for 2 single tenant wall signs for Lone Star Audio, posted at 536 South Mill Street, as requested by Bill Gravitt of Gallery Custom Signs, the applicant. Staff gave a brief overview of the proposed single tenant wall signs and recommended approval as presented. The applicant, is this, excuse me, I'm sorry, that was the minutes.
That's the minutes.
Okay.
I was afraid you may have had the wrong agenda.
Yes, thank you. I was reading the agenda. So our first agenda is consideration of a letter of design approval for a single tenant wall sign for Prairie House.
There you go.
There we go. Located at 119 East Main Street, as requested by James Murray of Hard Sun 100, the property owner. Staff?
Yes, this is the existing J2 Steakhouse. They are changing the format and changing the name. It will be called Prairie House. So this application is just to replace the existing signage. The proposed sign will be slightly larger because the name is a little bit larger. The old sign had an area of 122 square feet. It exceeded the 50 square foot minimum that was allowed by the Old Town Sign Code. It was granted a sign modification when it was originally approved. So again, this sign likewise will also require a modification to the size to allow an area of 122 square feet. Staff has no objection to that. The sign features a wood background with the words Prairie House Restaurant displayed in neon lighting. If you give me one moment, I think I can share my screen so you can see an image of the sign. Okay, can the board members see the sign?
Yes, in your desktop. You may want to drag it over a bit.
Yeah, I've got the split screen. Let's see. Let me play with this. I'm going to probably go to the full mode. Let me stop sharing for a second here. Let me try this again now. I think it'll work. Oh, it's doing it again.
There we go.
There we go. So this is the image from the existing restaurant up in Crossroads. So it'll be very similar. And this is an image of the sign superimposed on the location on the actual building. Very fitting with the character and the theme exemplified by the restaurant. The applicant is on the line, present, if you have any questions for him.
I like it.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was me or not. So I was like, well, let me see, make sure that's not me. I think, like you said, I think it's very fitting. I like the mixed mediums. I like the neon with the channel letters. I think it looks great.
I would agree too. I think the size is fine. It fits the size of the building.
Yes, this is a scale building.
I am pleased by this as well. The question I have of staff is, by approving, do we have any repercussions from kind of an unintended consequence or a precedent setting, or is that just standard operating procedure? I just want to be clear on that.
Yeah, each modification granted by the board is on a case-by-case basis. There is not really a precedent. We always have to look at the design and the overall composition when making those decisions. And in this case, this was one that was already approved before. It's in the same location, so as Randy stated, it fits the scale of the building and the character. I think if it met the sign requirements, it would really be too small and be out of scale. So scale is a very important aspect of signage in Old Town.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Just make sure whoever makes the motion that they include the language to include the modification for the size of 122 square feet.
Any other questions from the committee?
No.
Then we'll entertain a motion if one's there.
I'll just make a motion to approve with the modification of the area being 122 square feet as presented.
I'll second.
We've got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Same sign. Hearing none. That is great.
Looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
And as I understand that, what do we have? I believe we have completed the agenda.
Yes, sir.
Any need to move to adjourn?
Yes, I say Ben take the lead on that one.
Yeah.
Let's
Thank
get
you.
all those minutes.
Right.
Well, hearing that, I declare us adjourned. Thank you very much. I appreciate, I didn't do it as well as Amanda, but I'll practice.
Mhm.
You'll do fine. Good.
All right. Thank you very much. We'll see you all at the next meeting.
Thank you. Oh, when is the next meeting? Do we have a date in
The
mind?
next date would be Monday, October the 26th. If there are any items, we will let you know.
Very good. Thank you all very much. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you. You too.